All right, good morning. It's Tuesday, May 18th. We've got about 6.5 minutes until the market opens. So let's jump over here and look at a couple of things that are going to be relevant right here at the open. So, a couple of things I'll point out here just right to get us started. So, very first thing right here. This is a little. So, whenever there's a area where they have a prediction point and then test that prediction point, and this was tested within a tick, always look at where there might be another area of, this would be a demand area. So you can see there's the demand area, and it came right down here just now into that demand area. Could make an argument there's some right here, and so here you have just just below this area as well, just below. So there's quite a bit. Let's just, probably the more accurate way to look at this would be there's a lot going on in this area right in between here. If they were to take that out, we have, let's go back just a second. At 79.50 overnight is really fine. It's, that really is not, it's a little higher than what we would have thought they would have gone yesterday, but then things tend to change a bit overnight, and as things developed overnight, market gave 79.50, and that's really fine. It was tested to the tick, and so if this area doesn't hold right in here, then what we'll be looking for is a move down between this 46 and 44 area down there. Now if that gets taken out, we might see some pausing down here around, this is from yesterday, we can erase that. We might see some pausing down here around this 39 area, give or take a point or so, and then maybe around 31 area, but ultimately we have this 19 CP and then quite a bit of room. I am telling you that 4106.50 would still be on the table from yesterday in a case like that. So we probably want to pay attention. You've seen me put the fibs in between here. We probably want to pay attention to some things in here. So that's something to look for if we get down into there. But I'm telling you, the important area is that if they can't hold here, then they can't hold here, then look out below, because there's lots and lots of room down there. So on the other side here, you can see this is a very, very tiny little supply area right here. It's not even really strong or anything. But the market will need to get through that first things first. And then right here, I'd watch this area right here. They're going to need to take out this. And then if they can take out this, of course, there's a lot going on in here. Okay. But a couple of real important things. They need to take out this 74 area, and then they need to take out this 77 area again. And if they can take both of those out, as long as this doesn't break, and even if this breaks, as long as this doesn't break and they can get back up above this area, then this would be on the table, 41.90, even up to, let's say, 94 or so. It depends a little bit on the timing. There's 41.20 half. Remember, we had 22 half from yesterday, so there's a bit of room. I don't know how much of this part we would get today. Yeah, let's see. So the midpoint would be something like around here. So we'll just kind of have to see. We'll play that as it goes along, and we'll see. But I'm telling you, 41.90. As long as this holds, that would be on the table. So a couple of things that I was thinking about this morning is, one is that sometimes things are really clear, and we've had certain breaks in the market, and you have a pretty clear target one way or the other. And then sometimes you break on one side and you break on the other side, and it's not as clear. So there's not as many it's like, yeah, the market is laying things out, but it's not as, the conditions are not as conducive to being really aggressive and making some big bets. So what's going on right now in the market is that, yeah, there's targets. but it's not. It's a little bit. It's not as clear as it tends to be sometimes, and so you just kind of have to go with, you make a plan. If this happens, I'm doing this. If that happens, I'm doing that. And it's really, that's the best you can do with it. And so I'm telling you, these areas, if these areas down here hold, then we're going to see higher. And if they break, then we're looking for lower. And we just have to go with, no one has a crystal ball. No one knows what's going to happen next. We just have to go with what the market gives us. It's why we say trade it one at a time, step by step, and just go with what the market gives you. Sometimes you get a breakdown and then it turns right back around and breaks back out. Now, I'm not going to teach all of that right now because the market's open and I'm going to be trading. So, it's just something you have to pay attention to. So, let's see if they can get through these areas, and then so far, as long as they don't break down below over here, we're really going to be fine. And we should see a push up to 41.90s. Okay, so I'll be back here doing the post-market review, and we'll see how things all shake out and how everything goes. And I'll see you in today's review video. Trade smart, trade one step at a time, and I'll see you later.